hailing from just a few states over. She loves a good Cheez-It and will wash it down with some swig. She loves Scrabble, outdoor concerts at the Ruoff, and golfing at Crooked Stick. She's every ref's favorite, and she dresses like a CEO because she's a boss. Please welcome to the show, Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark just stepped straight into the lion's den and didn't blink for a second in one of the boldest interviews we've ever seen. The WNBA's brightest star linked up with legend Sue Bird live at All-Star Weekend, and wow, she lit the whole room up as a featured guest on the A Touch More podcast. From shutting down those wild NBA rumors with stone-cold honesty, to clowning on herself for becoming a walking meme, to dropping some spicy shade at her own coach, she held nothing back. This wasn't your usual media-friendly fluff piece. This was raw, uncut Caitlyn. Funny, fiery, and fully unfiltered. If you thought you had her figured out, nope. Think again.
First and foremost, you're in your second year. You're already getting an all-star game, so you get to host, which is amazing. Obviously, we'll just say the obvious. We're all very bummed that you can't participate.
Me too.
Yeah, I know you're bummed as well. But you can still enjoy it. Yeah. I think Indiana so far has done an incredible job.
She served up headline-worthy honesty, the kind you rarely hear from pro athletes these days. And listen, she may not have laced up for the actual all-star game, but make no mistake, Caitlyn Clark owned the whole weekend. In Indiana, her adopted home, she basically became the unofficial host of the entire WNBA celebration. From those massive Nike billboards covering downtown, to packed media appearances everywhere she went, her presence was unmissable. Even sidelined, she embraced the spotlight with total pride and purpose, proving once again why she's not just a baller, she's a whole movement.
The city has done a tremendous job of, decking out the whole place and making everybody feel welcome. So it's just getting started.
Caitlyn went all in to make this all-star weekend unforgettable. Even from the sidelines, she hyped up Indiana's insane behind-the-scenes work, showed love to the fan base that's embraced her like family, and made it crystal clear, showing up for her city matters to her big time. She didn't even need to lace up to own the moment. That's just Caitlyn Clark energy. And let's be real, when you're Caitlyn Clark, every single move gets put under a microscope. In this next part of the interview, she gets real about all of it. The noise, the online hate, the wild scrutiny, and the crazy pressure that comes with being one of the most talked about athletes on the planet. But Caitlyn, she doesn't flinch, not even a little.
I think it's amazing. Like, you wouldn't want it the other way. So you just enjoy it. And they've put so much time, effort, and money. Like, when we found out we were getting All-Star shortly after All-Star last year in Phoenix, like, they've been working on this around the clock. There's been so many different committees and so many different people that will never get credit for what they've been able to do and just the logistics behind it to make it amazing, not only for the people that are going to go to the three-point competition, skills competition, or the game, but like just the people that are coming into the city to like be around and just see everything that's being put on and just enjoy the vibes. I think is absolutely.
She opens up about how social media twists reality and why her true grounding moments don't come from likes or headlines, but from those wide-eyed kids in the stands, kids who see her as inspiration and proof that dreams are real. Those are the moments that actually hit home for her. And here's the curveball. Fans see the fire, the killer instinct, the intensity on the court, but her teammates? They know Caitlyn as the locker room comedian, the goofball who keeps everyone laughing. We only get a small piece of her on TV. The rest lives in group chats, practice floors, and hotel hallways. But don't get it twisted. Being funny doesn't mean soft. Caitlyn breaks down how she flips the switch. Athlete, teammate, daughter, public figure. She juggles it all like a pro. And here's the thing. Caitlyn doesn't use her humor as some fake mask. She sees it as her superpower. It's how she protects her peace, how she handles all the critics, and how she stays grounded while the chaos around her never stops spinning. This was one of those rare, introspective moments, vulnerable, honest, and quietly powerful, from a superstar who lives in the spotlight 24/7.
Well, I think first, you have to remember, like, social media is just like such a false perception of reality. And even for myself, like, you don't always realize that at times, like, it's not the real world. And, when you're in a position of, people are going to love you, people aren't going to like you. But I think when I show up to arenas. Those are the moments that like really remind me of like how many people are really there supporting you and loving you. Like the little boys and the little girls, those are the people that are on social media, like caring about every decision you make or every comment you make. But also at the same time, I feel like I just try to show up every single day and be myself and approach it that way and just be authentic.
This is Caitlyn Clark, beyond the box scores. Every superstar has that one moment when the spotlight hits different, and for Caitlyn, she's had plenty. From Travis Scott randomly posting her on his Instagram story back in college, to dropping a historic 41-point triple-double in the Final Four, she's built her rise on jaw-dropping performances and viral moments the world simply couldn't ignore. And when she talked about that legendary Louisville game, you could feel it. It wasn't just a big win. It was the night the world finally stood up and said, "Who is this girl?" But here's what blew her mind the most. It wasn't the cameras or the headlines. It was her idols. LeBron James, Steph Curry, the athletes she grew up watching, showing her love. That kind of recognition doesn't just validate your game, it changes your whole world. And still, through all the hype, Caitlyn Clark carries herself with that same wide-eyed wonder. If there's one thing she made crystal clear in this interview, she's still that kid who loves the game, no matter how big the stage gets. Caitlyn Clark is not here for fake stories. Period. In one of the most talked about moments of the night, she straight up called out a ridiculous rumor that she supposedly turned down the NBA three-point contest because she didn't want to shoot off a rack.
Back to like my freshman year of college, like when we played UConn in the Sweet 16, we ended up losing in San Antonio. Like I remember Travis Scott had posted me on his story and I like got back to my phone and like everyone was texting me. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea why he did that. Like, I'm like, that's super cool. But yeah. But I would say like probably when we beat Louisville, my junior year to go to the Final Four in Seattle, I had like 41. I think I had 41, like 10 and 12 or something like that. But that was like the moment I really felt like things were really starting.
Her reaction? A perfect mix of disbelief and pure sarcasm? She laughed it off, but then came the sting. Caitlyn didn't hesitate to clap back at the media for pushing baseless narratives just to get clicks. It was one of those moments where you remember, this isn't just an athlete playing basketball. This is someone using her voice and owning the conversation. Then out of nowhere, she slid in a subtle jab while talking about her now iconic Liberty game. She broke down her get in the zone mindset. 2 quick buckets and boom, that's green light time. By the third shot, she's heat-checking defenders like it's practice, whether her coach likes it or not. And that's when she smirked and dropped the cheekiest little dig, hinting that maybe not every shot has Coach Steph's stamp of approval. And the whole room lost it. It was funny, it was sharp, and it was classic Clark. Confident, self-aware, and fearless about speaking her truth. She showed exactly how much trust she puts in her own instincts, whether it's torching defenders or shutting down national rumors. Caitlyn Clark isn't just a shooter. She's mentally locked in and completely unshakable. Only in Iowa could a basketball phenom end up immortalized in butter. Caitlyn laughed as she recalled the surreal moment she found out she'd been sculpted in dairy glory for the Iowa State Fair, right next to the legendary butter cow itself. As weird as it sounds, it was a full circle moment, a tribute to her roots, her fame, and her spot in Iowa's cultural heart. She proudly explained the tradition, passed down by local sculptors and their daughters, like it was an honor only true Iowans understand.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Ooh. Oh. Why did everybody say it like that?
What
we
were you
whisper now?
actually saying?
Don't lie to us.
Honestly, like, I love football and I know a lot about football, so I was like telling her like why they threw a flag or like, but in the best way. Like,
She doesn't know a lot about
I don't
football.
even know everything. Like, so I was just explaining things, but yeah, that was really.
And then came one of the wildest viral photos of the year. Caitlyn Clark whispering into Taylor Swift's ear during a Chiefs playoff game. For days, the internet went full detective mode with crazy theories. But Caitlyn finally set the record straight. No drama, no secrets. She was just explaining why a flag got thrown on the field. Her cool delivery and surprising football IQ met Taylor's curiosity. And boom, the moment blew up way bigger than it ever should have. But here's why it hit different. Caitlyn is a lifelong Chiefs fan, so watching Travis Kelce dominate while sharing a box with Taylor Swift, total bucket list vibes. Her cheeks were frozen red from the cold, but the energy in that suite was off the charts. It was one of those rare moments where sports, pop culture, and pure joy collided, and Caitlyn rolled with it like the seasoned pro she is. Every athlete has that one meme-worthy moment, and for Caitlyn Clark, it came from a single freeze frame during a heated face-off with Atlanta's Ryan Howard. In real time, Caitlyn was locked in, standing her ground, letting her competitor know she wasn't backing down. But in freeze frame, her face said something else entirely, and the internet ran wild with it. Caitlyn didn't shy away. She laughed it off and fully owned it. She joked about her messy ponytail, the stretched out facial expression, and how the still shot made her look way goofier than she really is. It was pure self-awareness and totally relatable, because even a superstar can become a meme, and she's absolutely here for it. And then came a flashback. Before Caitlyn Clark was a basketball icon, she was out there on the soccer field throwing yellow cards like candy. One photo had her mid-sprint, cleats up, charging straight at the goalie like she had zero fear. She didn't score, but she definitely made an impression. And not just on the goalpost.
Fair.
Yeah.
I didn't actually look like that, right?
No, you were not that goofy in real time.
This is so good.
In real time, you were like, let's fucking go. Like, I'm right here. My whole face is right here. Freeze frame, you're like, my whole face is right here. Tough.
Oh my hair's all messed up. I just got hit.
Yeah, you hadn't fixed the pony
No,
yet.
I hadn't.
That game came right after she returned from playing for Team USA's U16 squad, and she dove in head first, literally. But what really stuck with her? The gear. Caitlyn gushed about her all-white Nike cleats like they were her first pair of Jordans. Caitlyn's journey didn't just happen overnight. It's been building brick by brick, game by game, moment by moment. And in this part of the interview, she got real about where that fire comes from. She talked about her early days back home, those cold Iowa mornings, grinding in empty gyms before school, chasing a dream that nobody else could see but her. Friends were hanging out, scrolling on their phones. But Caitlyn, she was putting up hundreds of shots, no excuses, no shortcuts. And then came that life-changing call, Team USA. Representing her country at just 16 lit something inside her that never turned off. She said it straight up. Once you wear that jersey, it's different. You realize it's bigger than you. But what really stood out was how much she leaned on her circle, her family, her friends, the people who kept her humble when the hype started creeping in. That support system, she said, is why she's able to handle everything now. The fame, the criticism, the constant cameras in her face. Caitlyn Clark is living proof that greatness isn't just talent. It's grit, it's obsession, it's refusing to stop when everyone else is sleeping. And in this interview, she made one thing clear. She's just getting started, and the world better buckle up. If there's one thing Caitlyn Clark left us with, it's that her story is nowhere near finished. She's only warming up. In the interview's closing moments, she flipped the script from reflecting on the past to painting her vision for the future. She spoke on how she wants to grow not just as a player, but as a person.
Well, first of all, what's happening here?
I don't know, honestly. I
We're
about
balls to the
killed
wall.
that goalie.
Yeah, this looks like a card.
Yeah.
Was there a card given on this play?
No.
This was a state tournament. This must have been my sophomore year. No, or my freshman year. I'm not sure.
Got the Nike cleats.
But that's our rival. That was our rival high school, so we played at state. Got the Nike cleats. I thought my cleats were so sick. They were all white.
They are, yeah. For sure.
I loved soccer cleats. Oh, it's the same with that.
How using her platform to inspire young athletes, especially girls who think the big stage isn't for them, is just as important as dropping 40 on game night. Caitlyn said it straight. If one kid sees me and thinks I can do that too, then I've done my job. And then came the line that had everyone nodding. I don't just want to play in the WNBA, I want to help change it. That's big talk, and it's exactly why she's already one of the league's most impactful voices. This isn't just about highlights anymore. It's about building a legacy, one that stretches way past basketball. Whether it's breaking records, building communities, or rewriting what it means to be a superstar, Caitlyn Clark is in it for the long haul. She ended the interview with that trademark smile, a little shrug, and said, "I'm having the time of my life, and we're just getting started." These moments prove one thing. Caitlyn Clark isn't just playing the game. She's changing it. From calling out false media stories, to owning her viral meme moments, to literally being sculpted in butter, she's already a cultural icon before even hitting her full prime. And the crazy part? She's doing it all while staying grounded, keeping that same spark she had as a kid grinding in Iowa gyms before sunrise. The world is finally catching up to what Iowa already knew. Caitlyn Clark is different. She's the face of this new era, unapologetic and unstoppable. This isn't just about her game. It's about her voice, her energy, and the way she's inspiring the next generation to dream even bigger. Whether she's lighting up the court or sitting courtside whispering to Taylor Swift, she's everywhere and she's loving every second of it. If you're rocking with Caitlyn and everything she's doing to push the game forward, drop a CC Superstar in the comments. Hit like, smash that subscribe, turn on all notifications, and share this with your crew so nobody misses what's next. Because trust us, the Caitlyn Clark era is just getting started, and you're gonna want to say you were here from day one.
I feel like every game there's always like a new meme of me doing something.
This one is top notch. I don't even know what happened.
I mean,
I do.
What game is this?
I have no idea. Atlanta. Ryan Howard was trying to rough you up.
Oh, is that? I was
this?
like, I don't care. I don't care.
You're like, I'm not scared of you.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
I'm not scared of you.
Who are you?
Yeah,
I did
exactly.
say that.
Caitlyn even joked about her aggressive play style, admitting defense was never her strongest weapon. But that competitive fire? Yeah, that's always been there. Whether it was a high school rivalry game or suiting up for Team USA, she's always been fearless and playing with full throttle intensity. From butter sculptures to buzzer beaters, this All-Star Weekend sit-down gave us everything fans wanted and more. Raw moments, hilarious stories, and shockingly honest takes. Caitlyn didn't duck the noise. She embraced it, faced it head-on, and reminded everyone why she's more than just a viral headline. She's human. Whether she's drilling deep threes, navigating instant fame, or geeking out over football with Taylor Swift, Caitlyn continues to break molds and rewrite what a superstar looks like on and off the court. And if this interview proved anything, it's that we're only scratching the surface of what Caitlyn Clark is bringing to the game and to culture. She's sharp, she's fearless, she's unapologetically herself, and the world just can't look away. Like, subscribe, share, turn on all notifications, and don't miss what's coming next. Click the video on your screen, and we'll see you in the next one.